Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I am so happy that you are here because this has become kind of a tradition on my channel. It took me a little longer to get it out this year, but that's just because of the year it's been. And anyway, it is my Marc Jacobs annual review of their flankers for the limited editions. This year they are spring, and I think we probably are going to be seeing a new line of flankers coming out here in the next month or so, because they usually show up right around Christmas or right after Christmas in the stores. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what Marc Jacobs comes up with this next year. So I have the spring line. I have Daisy. I have Daisy Oh So Fresh. I love the bottles on these. That's how I started collecting Marc Jacobs fragrances. And then I have Daisy Love. This one I've talked about, I think, one other time already because I've had it longer than the other two. It took me a little bit of time to get these two, but I wanted to talk to you about all of them, tell you what the notes are, my thoughts on them, and if I think they are worth purchasing. So let's start with Daisy Spring. It has the 3 flowers on it. And they can twist, you know. You can arrange the flowers how you will. I love the colors on this, just the very, very pale pink and this beautiful kind of minty green. It's absolutely beautiful. I think these are some of the prettiest bottles they've done. I love the bottles every year, but there's just something about this color scheme that I'm really enjoying this year. So let's give it a spray. I have worn all of these a few times, not like extensively. I did get most of them as it was getting into the colder weather, not super cold, but not the heat of summer or early spring when it's just starting to warm up. That's not when I wear them, unfortunately. This one, the notes on this one are rose, palisander, rosewood, and cardamom. When I smell this one, this reminds me very much of Sunshine Oh So Fresh, the 2012 version, which was actually my first Daisy fragrance of any of them. And there's something about this that really kind of takes me back to that fragrance and just has it reminds me a lot of it. I think it's very pleasant. It's kind of a sharp sweetness to it, which is, I think, how the rose and the rosewood are working together. It kind of smells sweet, but there's like almost a bitterness to that sweetness, which I really like. So I think this one is very nice. I do like this one. Is it my favorite of the line? I'll tell you my rankings at the end of the video and kind of which one is my favorite and which is my least favorite. Yeah. If you have smelled Daisy Oh So Fresh 2012, Sunshine 2012, I think you would probably enjoy this one as well. And that one is really, really hard to find at this point. This is the first year in many years that they haven't done a Daisy Dream flanker, which makes me think that Daisy Dream is probably on its way out of their rotation of their fragrances, which is kind of sad. I did a video on all of the Daisy Dream fragrances, so make sure you check that out. I'll have a link up above. I also have one on the Daisy flankers from last year, Days, and then I think I have one on all of the Daisy Loves. I will have those all linked up above at various points throughout this video, as well as my complete Marc Jacobs collection, which is basically just an overview because there are so many of them in my collection. I do have all of the yearly flankers starting in 2012 of Daisy and Daisy Oh So Fresh, and then Daisy Love and Daisy Dream as well. So next up we are doing Daisy Oh So Fresh. It has a few more flowers on it. I like that there's that brighter pink, but it's still like a very pale, pretty pink as well. So let's give this one a spray. And this one, let me read the notes to you from Fragrantica. The notes in Daisy Oh So Fresh Spring are green tea flower, middle note is matcha tea, and base note is pink pepper. I really like this one. This is a very light scent. I feel like it's a little lighter than Daisy, even though Daisy is not, like, these are not heavy scents by any means at all. But this one is just a little lighter, a little brighter. It's a little sweeter as well. The tea is really interesting in here. It's very comforting. And I don't want to say it's aquatic, but it kind of has an aquatic feel to it. I love it. I think it's a very, very beautiful fragrance, and it's definitely one that I'm going to get some use out of. Not all of the Daisy flankers have been my favorite, but I really do like this one. I like all of the ones this year. So the last in the line is Daisy Love Spring, and I should say all of these are by Alberto Morales. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. So this one, the notes are pink peony, middle note is fig, and base note is fig nectar. Let's give it a spray. So based on this bottle, like this one is the plainest. It's all pretty much green. I do have a trouble with the lid. Like I have a hard time getting the cap back on it. I will say that I love the bottles for the Daisy Loves though, even though they're harder to store because they're just a little bit bigger. This one is so different from the other two. This one has a sweetness to it, which I think is from that peony, but you also have like this greenness to it, and it's not like a green, like a grassy green or like fresh cut anything. It's definitely the fig. It's kind of like a green fruit note, and I really like it. I didn't realize how much I really like the scent of fig until I started wearing this one. This is the one that I have worn the most out of all of them. And oh my gosh, I love this one. I'm really glad that I picked this one up. This one I got with my Sephora. I had a Rouge reward, so I did end up getting it free, which was really helpful this past year. But yeah, this definitely it's a slight sweetness, but it's a very kind of green scent, but not an overwhelming green and not like a really fresh cut green. I don't really like fresh cut greens. Like if you think of like grass or anything like that, those don't really agree with me usually. But this one has like that sweetness in there too. I really love this one. So do I think these are worth purchasing this year, and what is my ranking? First off, I do think these are all worth purchasing. I think they are very different than some of the other ones that have smelt more generic. I feel like these are a step up from what we've seen the past several years with like Twinkle and Days, and they were fine, they were nice, but I don't feel like they were quite like these. I feel like are different, and though they still feel like they're part of the Daisy family, they feel different and they feel kind of fresh and different, which I really like. Except for the Daisy. Like I said, this does remind me of Daisy Oh So Fresh from 2012. There's just something in it that really does. As soon as I sprayed it, I was like, oh, this reminds me of my Daisy Oh So Fresh, the very first fragrance that I had. So I would put this one in third place just because of that. But I think if you wanted to kind of experience something similar to that Daisy Oh So Fresh, this would be a good one. I do really like this one. I was really pleased with these because I haven't been as pleased the past few years. Then in second place, I would put Daisy Oh So Fresh. Oh, this is just pretty and just, I really like it. So I am really happy that I got it. This is one that I've kind of craved to wear, even though it's been cooler weather, but I'm just like, I just want something really light and refreshing, and that's definitely what this is. It's a refreshing fragrance. I really enjoy it, but not quite as much as Daisy Love Spring, sorry. This is definitely my favorite of the line. It's just, has that sharpness, that greenness, that semi like bitter sweetness, and I really like it. So I think all of them are worth purchasing. I think this is one of the better lines that they've done in recent times. So if you didn't get like Daisy Sunshine, that's still my favorite of all. The 2012 version, not the 2019 version. That one, I wasn't impressed with the 2019 Sunshine. So, and yes, I do differentiate because I have both sets. So there was Sunshine in 2012 and Sunshine in 2019. It's kind of stupid. To recycle names. Don't need to recycle names. But these, I think this was a great line, and I'm very happy with them, and I'm very excited that I got them. I was getting a little burnt out last year after Days. Like, they were fine, but they weren't like outstanding, and these I really, really enjoy. Let me know if you've tried these, if you've tried any of the flankers from the Daisy line. Let me know down below your thoughts and opinions. I hope you are all having a fantastic day. Don't forget to like this if you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I can't wait to talk to you guys next time. Bye.